Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the Sturgia series. It has been a little while since we have played this mod. Well, not mod, but mods. And I think in the last episode we were going to go after I can't say that one, but the city. But anyways, first let me go ahead and thank the channel members. I believe we have some new ones, so I'm not going to try to do this from memory here. I'm going to actually pull it up on my phone and double check this time. Yes, we do actually have some new channel members. All right, we have Tobias Allen, Walter, Hitman, Tyler, Moses, and Jared Grabber. Thank you guys for continuing to support the channel. It helps out a bunch. All right, I think we're going to go for this town, but I think I want to go for Lagata. Because if we take this town, this entirely removes the... sorry, you can hear Milo in the background. Whining at the cat for some reason, but this would completely eliminate their northern presence, the Western Empire's northern presence. And I believe we're already assembling an army here. Yes, we are. Very nice. This should be a pretty easy siege, I believe. I need to actually check it. Yeah, I do actually have some siege skill. Sorry, it's been a little bit since I played this one. But I think if we take out Lageta, then they will have a much harder time staging any attacks on us. So we're going to come over here. I might actually catch this lord off guard here. Maybe not. Lageta has 600 defending, though. And we will wait here for the rest to arrive before they can siege any of our settlements here. We're waiting for 5 more to get here. Looks like it is going to take them a minute. Hopefully they don't siege anything else while we are waiting. Looks like they are making an army there. We have 651. That is probably enough to actually take this, but I want to play it a little bit safer than normal. Right, very nice. And that is all of the troops that we needed. What are they going to do? Hold on, I need to get closer to see what they're actually going to go do. Oh shit, Galden just got caught by looters. We're going to have to go help him out. Send troops here. Very nice. Saved Golden's ass there, honestly. Was a bit naive of him to make that play. I think he was trying to catch up with us and he just ended up running into them. Take all that loot there. There we go. He's joined our party. I think they're going to siege Grabber's Gorge. Honestly, that's what it looks like. It might be too well defended for them, though. If not, then we'll head straight back down to Lageta. Ooh, I almost clicked that button. That would have been bad. We'll see if they are up here. It doesn't look like they are. Yeah, let's go for Lageta now. And let's call in another 2, maybe. Another 2 parties into our siege. I think that would be ideal for us. It won't take them very long to get here. And we'll have a bigger army to deal with whatever is happening here. Ooh, bringing peace has arrived from the Western Empire. I hope they deny that. I want to say no. I'm actually going to put some influence in it. Okay, no, everyone wants to make peace. God damn it. Every time I'm going for a play, man. Every time I'm going for a play. All right, so... Okay, this is tough because we are no longer at war with anyone, and I had just assembled this big army. I should have maybe just gone for the siege earlier. That would have been the ideal way to play this for sure. I really want to save Scum right now, but I'm not going to because I know the piece is coming, so I could actually anticipate it. But for now, I guess we will disband this army and we will go ahead and come down here and take on some looters to start off with. Be a a decently exciting start of the episode. Take on some weak little peasants. Looters like really don't stand a chance against this army though. Like in the Rome series, like their version of looters actually kind of do stand a bit of a chance, but in this series it's just bog standard looters, so they really just get shit on. Right, let's spread them out here. Loose formation. Thanks, boys. Cavalry, let's send you off to the left there. And I am, of course, on horseback here. Even though I'm not very good on horseback, I just have it there so that I can command easier. And of course, we have some javelins in these ranks as well, much like the Rome Reborn series. If you guys haven't seen that, go ahead and check it out. I think it's not my best work yet, but it's slowly becoming my best work. I think my best work personally, like just based off of like actually, like actual like entertainment, has probably been the Garrick Blackthorn series, if not the first Rome series. I think the first Rome series, I had a lot more plot points that I actually had designed, but I think the Garrick Blackthorn series was probably the most entertaining, just based off of like what the actual regular game can do. All right, let's go and have them hold fire here. And then we will unleash them at roughly 80 meters, I think. Right, fire well. They should start throwing their javelins very soon. Oh yeah, here we go. Here come the archers, though. We'll let them throw here. Very nice indeed. Yeah, these javelins don't fly like they do in the Rome mod. Engage. And this should be pretty easy. Moses is actually getting quite a few kills here. We'll get some of our own throwing skill here. Oh, damn. Oh, come on, Ghost. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. Very nice indeed. Let's see here. Let's get some more horsemen. I think that would be a good idea. A few more horses. Never hurt nobody. But I think we will have to... I think we just really need to farm influence, honestly. And there's no barbarian island like there's in the Rome series where I can just head over there and get 500 influence in an instant. Let's go ahead and do a little bit of city management first. Then we'll see how everything is going. All right, so we have no projects queued here. That's not good. We need to queue up some projects, I would say. They all need to have at least 25k in the stores there. All right, looks like they've got a decent militia set up here. It's not terrible. The loyalty is going up. The security is going up. So let's keep that stuff going. Let's get some Castellan's office going, and loyalty is going to drop. Okay, so loyalty is actually not doing great. It's only doing well because of festival and games. Yeah, loyalty drift is minus 3.86 for some reason. I'm not exactly sure why it's like that, but I think we need to do fairgrounds and then training fields, then militia grounds. That would probably be a good use of the time to start out with. All right, let's go ahead and you know what, we actually do something else here really quick. Let's head over here to the town that I have placed on the side of the mountain, and we can rebuild this settlement. We can change the name. We're gonna keep it the same. What is it, an iron mine, I believe? Yeah, let's make it an iron mine. I think that'll be interesting. And I will set this up semi-realistically, hopefully. Yeah, let's put docks on the side of a mountain. That'd be some Lord of the Rings shit. This would probably work. There, that looks right. Yeah, that looks perfect. All right, cool. Oh, god damn it. I was gonna change the name on it to one of the new channel members. I totally just wasted the opportunity there. Okay, I'll pick one of the other cities then, I guess. Let's do the actual castle itself. Let's call this right here. Let's just change the name to Hitman Castle. There we go. Sturgia. And then we're gonna turn this bad boy over here just like this. Gonna get her set up like that right there, feller. And we're gonna angle it down a bit. And that right there will do. Let's put the gate there. Perfect. That will be ready shortly, I believe. Hopefully that doesn't just like fucking break the game and reset all the building there. That would suck a little bit. And then, no, it's still the same prosperity. What about loyalty? Loyalty is still the same too. Okay, that's nice. Let's head over to Rote and let's do some management there as well. Looks like we already have projects queued up, which is good. We really need to get the training fields going too. The loyalty here is still going up, which is nice. Queue up the militia grounds as well. Okay, I think that is good there. And then let's see here. Let's go name one of these outlying towns out here after someone. Let's go call this one like Tobiasville or something. I think that'd be cool. God, it's so nice to actually have good good pathing on the map to where you don't have a lot of issues. Let's call it Tobias Town. Very nice. Oh, Milo's got the zoomies. He's running around behind me. Let's make it a pig farm. I don't think we actually have a pig model, so we'll end up using one of these. God, you can really hear Milo going nuts there on the carpet behind me. He's got the zoomies. He is fun. He is a fun time. All right, we'll just wait for that loading screen to subside there. Sorry I haven't uploaded for the Sturgia series in a long time. I just, I got busy doing the Space Marine series, and I just kind of forgot about this series a little bit. Man, he's really got the zoomies. This is the 4th time he's run around the whole house. It's not a small house, too. It's like 1,500 square feet. Like, he's running around the entire, like, living room, kitchen, and front area. You know, he's just going nuts. All right. Now that we got some of the channel members named there, let's go ahead and manage Heartsleeve Castle. We're working on loyalty here and toll collection, it looks like, because we already have militia grounds and training fields up to level 3. That is really, really good, actually. That means the garrison is going to be pretty damn strong here. And let's go ahead and let's see here. Do Castellan's office next, and we'll actually up the gold reserve a little bit. There we go. I think that is really all the management we need to do. Yeah, probably. Let's go ahead and head down this way. Ooh, that is a big group of looters. I will take that on for sure. Mess with it. You cannot be roaming my lands with that size of a army of looters. That's not appropriate. Not allowed to do that. All right, let's go ahead and make a shield wall here. And let's spread them out a good bit here. Very nice. Let's put the archers up on this little hill behind them, off to the side. And let's put them in loose formation there. Very nice. And let's take the cavalry all the way up to the top. All right. Cavalry, go ahead and follow me here, gents. They're looking very nice. I will say I did miss the double shields. The double shields were something that I did miss. I forgot how fun I made these troops. Even though they're like very, very, very basic in terms of like the stuff that I did put quite a bit of work into the customization. All right, there go the looters. I think this will be a really, really cool charge coming down off the mountain. The Rangers are opening up on them as we speak. Oh yeah, look at that. That is a lot of looters. And a lot of them are getting fucked up by the Rangers. Here come the javelin throws. Not many kills with the... Oh, they're all the kills with the javelins. I was going to say, not very many with the javelins, but turns out that I was wrong. Let's go ahead and send the cavalry here before they break, because they will break quite easily on my wall of infantry here. We send the cavalry to the hill behind the enemy, and we're going to get a great view of this. Perfect hammer and anvil here. Here we go, boys. Here come the horses. Oh, yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Very nice. All right, let's go get involved a little bit here. Killed a bunch of guys with just my horse there, actually. Oh, let's pull out these javelins, get some throwing skill. Oh, well, I'm missing javelins again. It would not be a ghost video without me. Fuckload of javelins. God damn it. There we go. Finally got it in there. Oh, hello? Question mark? That man's made of wood. He appears to be made of wood. Very nice indeed. No losses, 17 renown, 30 influence. See, that's what I mean, man. 30 influence is crazy for just killing a bunch of looters. And like, yeah, they had the larger force, so it's going to give me even more than I would normally receive, but I'm loving that. It's so cool. Someone told me the other day that a lot of my playthroughs are just reskins of my other playthroughs. And you are correct to a certain degree, but I actually play the game completely differently in pretty much all my playthroughs. Now, of course, Sturgia and Rome are going to have some similarities because of how those different cultures fight. The Sturgians fight in a shield wall, the Romans fight in a shield wall. So, of course, there are going to be quite a few similarities between those two, but if you go look at the Garrick Blackthorn playthrough, I do not play on foot. I play on horseback the entire playthrough. And the majority of my army was comprised of cavalry. In this playthrough, we are heavily leaning into the infantry, though. So I will kind of back off making the cavalry here. In the Rome series, we're going for a more balanced approach to most battles. And you know what? I think I'm going to do this here. I'm actually going to... I'm going to make this an archer group here. I'm going to put all the archers into it, and then I'm going to make this a second infantry group. And we're going to split the infantry equally. There we go. Shield wall, please. Thank you. And we're going to go for a bit of a pincer tactic here. Something like this. Drag it up to there, and then turn them around the correct way. There we go. Yeah, we're going to go for like somewhat of a pincer tactic. I think I need to make this a little bit more shallow here. Actually, quite a bit more shallow. Let's do that right there. And then we'll have these guys come out at the same angle, roughly. We need to move them back a little bit. Perfect. All right, we're going to go for like a reverse Shieldtron kind of design here to funnel these guys. We're going to send the horses off there. And let's actually give a gap here in the middle. Give a little bit of a gap here. And what we're going to do is we're going to stick the archers right in that gap. So they will be set up here. And we will put them in loose, oh, not shield formation, loose formation, thank you. And we'll set the archers up something like this. There we go. Let's try that. And let's see how this goes. Cavalry, mostly fuck off that direction. Try a little bit of a different tactic for you guys here. Go that way a bit. So now this leaves a gap for the archers to shoot through, and also gives us a nice big formation here. I want the archers to shoot these guys coming through the gap. Maybe I should have put a small contingent of infantry, maybe companions or something like that, into the middle, but I think this is probably the ideal way to do this. So they will get divided into two separate formations. The archers will still be able to shoot in the middle, and you'll see us clash together. Looks like they're mostly going for the left formation. They do have slightly more than the right formation. See, the AI is getting a little confused there in the middle. But we'll see how this goes here. We have the cavalry stacked up and ready to go. Yep, looks like they are dividing. Very nice. We have some great javelin throws going on. Good God. Holy shit, the javelins. Engage. Engage. Looks like they mostly went for that side. That's okay, though. Let's bring the cavalry around behind. It was a nice idea. Didn't exactly work out the way I wanted it to. We mostly killed all of them before they could even do anything. Killed some guys just by riding through. And we'll go ahead and charge the cavalry here as well. Yeah, these, I forget that I have to remember that these looters are not the Rome series looters, so they're not actually really that strong. Go ahead and charge them. And we will draw our sword. Yeah, hit him with the fucking double whammy. Hit him with the horse and the fucking sword. Oh, sorry. Did I cock block you there? My bad. Take out this last guy here. Looks like there is just the one left. Oh, there we go. Very nice indeed. It's going to get us 25 more influence. We are stacking influence right now. And like I said before, it's so that we can declare war on somebody. Because when you declare war, you lose a shitload of influence. And it's generally not the best idea to do in terms of playing the game in a efficient way. However, what we can do is go to the, not the faction screen. What is this right here? They want to try to secede. I might do that at some point because I've never done that. So I think that would be kind of interesting. Doesn't look like anyone's really looking for a war right now, even though I would love to go to war with the Western Empire. Requires 21 days for the war. Okay, I might shorten that time if I go into the mods. I may shorten the time in between wars for both series, actually the Rome series and this series, because I think it'd make it a lot more interesting if there was more war being declared. We are losing 1,026 per day. There's 200. Very nice. Hitman Castle has been constructed. Hitman, I hope you enjoy your new fief as the Lord of Hitman Castle. And Tobias, I hope you enjoy your tiny village. I promise I'll name something else after you too. Just kind of get the foot in the door. We'll call something like Tobias Town 2.0 or something. Something stupid like that for fun. Let's go ahead and do it this way. Let's try to execute a flanking maneuver with the infantry here. Let's go ahead and send some infantry off to the left here. Kind of far back a little bit. We will send the cavalry off to the right side. And the archers, we will leave in the center here. Loose formation. Very nice. All right, I need to ride over back this way really quick, as I am the hero troop for this this formation. They should go for that front line, and they should leave that sideline alone. Hopefully, that's what I'm counting on. It is kind of a kind of a risk, even though these are elite Sturgian warriors, and we shouldn't have too much problems. See, the problem in the regular game is that you just have never-ending wars, and then the problem with the diplomacy mod is you don't get enough wars unless you start initiating them yourselves. God, these archers are going to be tearing these guys up, man. They're at 221. And we'll see how many kills that our archers get. Because these guys are unarmored, so our base archers have barbed arrows, and those do cut damage. It's like 30 cut damage, so like 2 arrow shots is enough to kill a guy, if not 1. If you can sit in the chest, it's 1. All right, we will try to execute this flanking maneuver here with these men. Send you guys on top of this hill here. Kind of try to hide them back here. All right, we should have these guys advance in a second here. We want these guys to actually just hold, but I will send them to engage here in just a second. It looks like none of them are coming this way. Let's have them engage. Oh yeah, very nice. Archers are coming in. And we'll take this guy out myself. Well, he's donezo. All right, let's have this second infantry group come around behind. Looks like a couple of the archers are going to get attacked here. All right, here we go, boys. Stack up right here. And we're going to send these guys in as a charge because they are a flanking maneuver. They are going to throw their javelins. Oh, they're already breaking, man. That's crazy. We'll have the cavalry come in from the other side. They're already all breaking, though. Damn, that did not work out. That well, it worked out very well, but the tactic didn't work out well because we finished them off too fast. And I really need a longer sword, man. Very nice, very nice. Here come the cav to clean them up. Very nice. There we go. That was quick. Yeah, we really need some better opponents to fight, so I need to build up this this influence very quick. I think it'd be useful. We are up to 213. Now we could just go attack a town, but I think that would leave us down at 0 influence. I think we only have 2 parties out right now. Okay, we can make another party. I think that would be a good idea. And yeah, we need Moses to have another party. Okay, very good. He can make that party. He's got it. Let's see. Clan members, we have 6 out of 7. Yeah, okay, that makes sense. Okay, these 2 still need to get renamed. I was just double checking. Idrun is governing at Heartsleaf. Very nice. She was leading a party for us, I believe, for quite a while. Either that or she already had the steward skill, which is very, very good indeed. And some of these commanders are actually building up a decent amount of steward skills, so that's good. So like we have 2 possible governors here, which would be very nice indeed. Moses will go ahead and start recruiting to his band there. I would really like it if we could declare war on the Western Empire again, because that would allow us to take Legata, and then Amatatius. I'm going to say Amatatius. Yeah, Amatatius. That would allow us to take those 2 towns, which would be very good. And then we'd want to declare war on the after we finish that war, we'd want to declare war on the Southern Empire here and take out this right here. That would give us a pretty decent hold on the map. Let's go ahead and check the recruiting here. Yeah, we're down quite a few soldiers. So we will pretty much recruit all infantry here. And if we need to, we can head back to one of our glorious towns. Yeah, it looks like we're going to have to go back to one of our actual towns that likes us. even though I'm not sure exactly how much they might like us. Yeah, we're mostly going to go for infantry here. Oh, it's always good to come in and help out one of these guys. We'll send troops on this one. We're not going to lose anyone. Don't want to waste y'all's time. You're welcome, sir. And we'll get some free loot out of this. Very good indeed. We do need the money. We'll head to rotate here. And yeah, as like I said, recruiting in our own towns, very nice indeed. Let's go ahead and check on the... we have 100 morale right now. That's crazy. Let's see. How are we doing on food? Yeah, we got plenty of food, man. Any horses that we don't want to get rid of? Oh, we could have some cataphract armor, but we have reinforced plate, so that's not bad at all. This is actually better than our armor in every single way. Wow. I think we're gonna stick with what we got though. I think it's nice to have some better stuff. What do we have? A Sturgian native? Ooh, a Palmation might be nice. We do have a decent riding skill now. We can't get like a Revel Chaser yet, but a Palmation would be good. Yeah, let's go and swap out for a Palmation. They're just quicker. I would like to get a Revel Chaser or a one of these Volandian mounts here. There are some like really pure blood horse would be nice as well, or a noble horse or something like that would be very, very good indeed. All right, let's go ahead and get rid of all this junk here. Very nice. We're gonna get 41,000. That is good with me. I think we need to do we have people governing at all the castles? That would be a good thing to check. Yes, we do. Very nice. Jared's governing at Rote right now. Might want to swap Jared out with one of the other... Oh, we just hit Clancier 4. Oh, shit. That's probably why we can have another party. Yeah, we just hit Clancier 4. Very nice. Now we should actually be getting quite a bit of influence from that. Yeah, that's very good indeed. Hold up. You have the Wolfskins. Would you like to join Sturgia? We're having a big sale. Please come back. There we go.
Okay.
Oh, okay, I can't. That's unfortunate. That would be nice if we could, though. Let's see here. What do we want to do next? Let's go ahead down this way and we'll see if we can find some more bandits to fight. I mean, we are at 232. You know what? I kind of just want to start a war. I don't care if I get negative influence. I think we can get a war done. Tobias Town has finished construction. Very nice up there, Tobias. There is your settlement, my friend. Ooh, 286 looters would be a good boost to the for the forces here. And you know what I can actually do? I can actually go to Legetta and recruit some troops before I go siege them. Oh, they don't have anybody for me. That's unfortunate. What about this town down here? Oh, they get a couple for me. Okay, now we're at 199. That is a big party of looters, though. 286.
We're not looking.
Let's go for that. And then we will proceed with starting a war on Legata. Oh, okay, we got a town map. Okay. Not sure how I feel about that. We'll just set the archers up like this. Stretch them out in one long line. There we go. The cavalry is going to be essentially useless in this fight, so we'll just get them out of the way. Let's do one unit over here and one unit over here. Let's do that. Let's set them up in these little enclosed areas here. That is where the Sturgians shine, by the way. If you put them in a very tight space, that's what she said. They do very, very well. They're kind of like the 300 Spartans, if you will. And having 2 infantry formations actually gives me quite a bit of maneuverability, which is nice. All right, we'll go ahead and leave the cavalry out of this fight. We don't need them at all. Let's go ahead and see what we are dealing with here. Looks like we got some archers shooting already. Yeah, we want the archers to do the majority of this work here. The archers and the infantry, because we have a lot of new infantry as well. I wish they would give some of the looters, like I wish they would make some mounted looters. That would be really cool. Just like give a couple of them mules or something, you know, like a mule and like equip them with a pitchfork, maybe. There's an idea for the Spartacus series that I'm eventually gonna do, a little servile rebellion. That will have to be an infrequent episode kind of deal, though. I think I already have too many series running on the channel that I want to finish. And see, like, the thing with the Game of Thrones series is some of those I wasn't enjoying anymore, so it made it easy to just transition to a new series. But when it comes to like the Sturgia series and the Rome Reborn series, I love those series, so it is kind of hard to and like honestly with the Realm of Thrones stuff and like crashing, it was so bad that that it made it not as fun to play. And that's probably like the biggest reason with Realm of Thrones was the crashing, because it was like literally every single episode our archers are chewing these guys to pieces. Oh my god, the archers are tearing these guys apart. Let's go and just hold on this one. We'll hold the shield wall. And let's go fight on foot with my men. Get a javelin throw in there. Almost hit a guy. And we missed another one. Let's get some throws in from the side here. Alright, let's pull out our sword. And let's get involved in the shield wall here. You guys you haven't got to see me fight in a few episodes. They're going down the whole shield wall line. Alright, let's charge the cav. That one guy's just like, I don't know what to do. Everyone left me. We killed all the ones on this side. Except for 2, and the archers should finish those guys off. Still have the cavalry charge. I want to see those guys get finished off. Looks like the archers do most of the killing for us. Yeah, fucking 103 kills, dude. Holy shit. The Oathkeepers killed another 50. That's crazy. We have some troops here. We'll go and take the prisoners, though. I like to stack up the prisoners for whenever I get forced labor. That's always nice to have, indeed. I believe that is... yeah, we'll just upgrade all these guys to infantry. Yep, we got a bunch of Ulf recruits here that are going to go up to Ulf Shield Brothers. Very nice. Like to stack on the heavy infantry here. That is always good to do. You don't belong there. You belong there. What are you doing? Very nice. I think I want to make like a second noble troop, like a berserker troop. I think that would be really, really cool. Because it would be very easy to separate them because they wouldn't have shields. All right, I think we want to start a war here. And I think we're going to start a war with the Western Empire. We can raid one of these towns and be in war in a very, very short amount of time. He doesn't have all of his men, unfortunately. And we can call these banners before we actually have to declare war, which is nice. We'll go negative influence, but that's okay. It's worth it. And I think that will be the last one that I recruit. Yeah. That would be very easy to do. So I will actually just go ahead and take hostile action. And let's just say raid the village. Continue. We'll send our troops here. We declared war on the Western Empire. That's going to make me lose 200 influence or something like that. That's okay though. All right, we'll end the raid there. And let's stack up the party over here very quickly before they can form an army. They did not like that very much, although I am a... Uh-oh. Our settlement, Thurzin, is under attack by Garios of the Western Empire. Might want to go capture him, honestly. Wouldn't be a terrible idea to do. Let's wait for all these guys to get down to us. Lek is gathering near Nidian. Okay. Near Nidian down here. Okay. I like that. All right. 976 should be plenty to take on this siege here. But we'll go ahead and wait. Uh-oh. That's a very big army. He's traveling to besiege Hitman Castle. Do we let him besiege Hitman Castle? 357 defenders, or should we have a giant open field battle? I think let's have a field battle. I think that would be good. Oh, he's gonna start. Oh, no, I'm not getting involved in that. And I'm gonna tell you why. I don't get to deploy my troops whenever that happens. No, I'm not gonna. You're not gonna be the one to fucking initiate the battle, okay, buddy? I don't know who the fuck you think you are, but you're not doing that. I will be the one to initiate the battle. And looks like we're faster. You know, war, surrender, or die. This is the biggest battle that we have seen so far. Let's go ahead and attack here. I'm going to get control of most of these troops here, which will be nice. It should give me the elite troops first for the reinforcements. Hopefully. That would be a good thing. We should have most of our elite troops. All right, yeah, very nice. Let's see here. It looks like I'm only gonna get... Let's just group them into one group for this fight. Let's go ahead and set up here. And we should be the leader here. Wait, why is it fucked my, That's weird. Oh, okay, I see why. Okay, that makes sense. We probably need a horse archer unit. There we go. Now it'll let us do it. We have 21 horse archers. Holy shit. That's actually kind of nice. All right. Riders over here. Horse archers over here. Wait, no, those are regular archers. Oops, that's not what I meant to do. Horse bowmen. There we go. Stack those guys over there. All right. It doesn't look like I'm actually in command of that many, but it's okay. We'll be fine. Loose formation. And let's go ahead and load up here. I want to see what these guys are actually going to do. I think they're going to charge, probably. It looks like we're pretty even on the infantry front. I wish it would just give me control of both armies. Looks like they may be holding. They have a lot more infantry than us. Let's go ahead and have you guys follow me. Nope. Follow me. Archers and infantry, follow me. Yeah, they're still in line formation. Perfect. Oh, they have a horse archer here. I don't know what you're going to try to do, buddy. You're about to get taken out, though. You better watch out. Okay, I'm going to miss 2 spears. 3 spears. Okay, there we go. We finally got a hit on him. And we knocked him off his horse. That's brutal for that guy. And he's going to eat a javelin in the leg. Hey, what's up, bud? Okay, you're going to knock me off my horse? Okay. That's fine. I'll just get back on. Let everyone else take care of you. We need to head around to the right flank here. Hopefully Lek doesn't throw this fight for me. That would be mildly unfortunate for us. let's have the cavalry horse archers over there. This is going to be quite tough to get a good spot to actually attack these guys, because they're nestled up in these trees. They know better. We have more cavalry, which makes sense. This is a good idea for them to do this. Looks like they're still moving though. Yeah, they're setting further. They're gonna set right on the border of the map there. Oh shit, what are they coming after me? Shit, cut the head off the snake, I guess. I mean, they're just gonna run into my infantry though. Or into their infantry. I think we are outnumbered in the infantry department.
Soldiers! Horsemen! Arrows!
Let's put our archers like here or something. Yeah, archers like here. And then infantry will... Well, archers there. Yeah, archers there. Is there cavalry engaging us? No, they're not. They don't appear to be. Okay. Yeah, set the archers up here. And then we will put the infantry right here. Set the infantry there. Yeah, that'll work. God, it's hard to fucking see in here. I'll tell you what. Alright, looks like their cavalry is charging mine. Let's send our cavalry after their cavalry. Let's tell the cavalry to engage instead of charge. Ouch, that hurt. Okay, here's the infantry coming up. Alright, let's send the infantry towards them. Alright, let's dismount and fight with them. This is gonna be a long fight. Here we go, boys. Alright. Shield wall. Engage. Alright, let's go get stuck in, boys. Let's work on this left flank here. Now these guys are very heavily armored, so we're gonna have to cut through them here. It's gonna take a while to break through these boys, but we should have the advantage here. Better infantry. Of course, Ulf is Bjorn Ulf is a very good fighter, so this shouldn't be too difficult. Let me send my horse archers to charge though. That'll be our Sturgia and Drew's nukes. Yep, we're taking out quite a few on this flank here. It looks like we're getting hit by their cavalry. Uh-oh. Not ideal. We're doing all right here in this fight so far. Looks like the berserkers are coming around behind. He sent his berserkers around the flank. That's crazy. This is shield wall fighting at its best, though. Couple of guys blocking and the rest throwing overhands and stabs. Overhands are going to work better, though. Here we got an enemy lord here. Or a legionary. One of the two. Gonna keep overhand striking these guys. Looks like we are winning the engagement pretty decisively. Oh yeah, we're pushing through very nicely. We swing faster than most of these guys too. Oh, that cavalry just sent that guy to the Shadow Realm. By the way, if y'all don't know where that's from, I'm pretty sure it's from Yu-Gi-Oh. That's like what the Discord's called, by the way, is the Shadow Realm. Oh shit, we got two guys on us. Oh, I just took out both of those guys. That was crazy. Come in here and get some backstabs on these guys. Bjorn is a pretty competent fighter, honestly, as a Viking should be. He's a very good fighter. He can cut swaths through these men. Try to get on the flank here of these guys a bit. We will have a lot of kills by the end of this, though. We might not even need our reinforcements to beat these guys, honestly. How's my cavalry doing? Okay, not ideal. Where are my archers at? Let's bring the archers up here, so the archers can shoot a little bit easier. Let's re-attack this left flank here. I might pick up a two-handed axe at some point. Take that guy out there. Take this one out. Yeah, now we're collapsing this left flank with the great fighting skills of Bjorn. The legendary fighter. Legendary fighter Bjorn Ulf. We're so heavily armored, it's very hard for these guys to deal with us. Ouch. Okay, they got a couple of stabs in. Oh yeah, we're starting to break these guys. The more we kill, the more the harder the morale hit is on them. Oh, I can't see because of this tree. Oh yeah, the Empire is falling at our hands very nicely. Yep, they set themselves right up against the border, so all they can do is retreat. Very nice indeed. Oh yeah, they have broken. They should get some reinforcements, but I don't think it's really going to make a difference. Yeah, they have some archers over there. Let me send my cab to deal with those guys. Let's go ahead and have the bows go after them as well. Then we'll make our way over there. Yeah, we're gonna take these guys out very nicely indeed. All right, that's all she wrote. Damn. Let's go ahead and tell everyone to charge just to finish off the few that are running. Looks like they're all gonna retreat before we can get to them. Yep. Nice. Very nice indeed. That is a lot of prisoners, man. That's the largest field battle we've ever taken part in, though. That was very cool. So far in the series, at least. That's not the largest. I've had a 2000 versus 2000 Rome one. That one was crazy. Looks like we didn't actually use a lot of our own troops, so not a lot of upgrades, but also not a lot of losses. We're still at 194. Very nice. Let's get rid of the looters, though. That's the only thing I don't really want to keep. We can keep the rest of these guys, though. A little bit more money than all those looters. And we should capture some lords here, hopefully. Oh, Milo's marketing something. He doesn't like something out there. All right, let's go ahead and see. Ooh, 10 party size limit would be really nice. Ooh, that's actually huge. Minus 20% influence. Yeah, no, we're taking that instead. All right, let's go siege Legetta now. We're at minus 81 influence here. Not exactly what I would call ideal. There's only 573 defenders, so we have more than enough to besiege us, and I think we're going to beat this guy to the gate. And yes, we do. Very nice. That was a race against time for sure. All right, let's go ahead and build. Let's go ahead and build trebuchets, I think. Yeah, we'll build trebuchets. Then we'll put them away. We are gonna lose. We might have to just go for an assault here. Let's go ahead and move that to reserve. We'll break the catapults and then we'll we will actually let me cancel these two. Let's make these two onagers because they build a lot quicker. But we're gonna lose We're going to lose quite a bit of men doing this, but it'll be okay. Move that to reserve as well. And they're going to get some shots off on that. Move that to reserve, and then we'll bring everything out. Our 2 onagers and our 2 trebuchets. Should be able to break all their catapults though. Okay, very nice. Lead an assault. They have no siege artillery left. Some of you might be wondering, like, oh, Ghost, why didn't you build any siege weapons or no, not siege weapons, siege rams or siege towers? Well, it's because we are running very, very low on party, what is it called? Army cohesion. So I'm going to rush this assault to hopefully take Legetta for ourselves. That would be very, very good if we could take Legetta. All right, we'll join one of these parties here on foot. We should have the archer advantage. It looks like they did get a ballista built, but that's okay.
Footmen! Warriors! Hear me! Arrows! Bow! Archer!
Okay, it looks like we have quite a few groups of archers. All right, here's what we're going to do with the archers, though. So we're going to stop here really quick. We're going to set a group of archers right here. But we're going to take them out of scatter and we're going to put them in loose. Because having the archers set up in a formation is so much better than not. Oh, looks like we can't set them up there. We're going to set them up here, though. Yeah, just having the archers set up like that is so much better. And we can set another group up here. Second group we can set up here. Now, we are going to take more archer losses, but also our archers are significantly better than theirs.
Bowmen! Arrows! Everyone! Arrows!
Okay, that's that group. That group's going in the middle. Okay, so we have 2 groups. Let's get one group going to the side here. Wait, no, they're already in loose formation. Hold on a second. Let me figure out what the fuck's going on here. All right, that group is in loose formation going there. This group is going in the middle, but they're in scatter, so we need to put them in loose. And then this group is going to come over here. Yeah, perfect. Okay, cool. That should be a good set of archers here. Now, we don't want them to retreat. That would be less than ideal. We could keep the infantry off the walls for now, but I think we'll be okay. Yeah, the archers are starting to do some real damage to these guys. And we are starting to not break through on any of the walls, but we have a lot of reinforcements, so it shouldn't really be a problem. We are going to take some losses here for sure. They are actually losing more than we are right now in terms of dead. In terms of total kills, though, we're keeping pace with them, and they are getting reinforcements. Looks like we've already broken that side almost. We've almost broken through on this side. That would be the Ulf elites and Ulf veterans doing that. Quite a few of them going up the ladders, as you can see. My troops are the ones with the Triskelion. Well, not really a Triskelion, but you get the point. Yeah, they are starting to break through over there. That's really good. They are doing the same on this side as well. Let's go ahead and see how many of those men are left. Yeah, 104 and 53. Looks like they're doing much better on this side than they are on that side. And we have some more infantry piling in. All right, let's go up there and get involved. We have quite a few men on the walls. Yeah, let's go ahead and go up there. We're going behind a whole little line of my troops. Oh yeah, we're doing very good. Sworn Shields, Oath Keepers, getting a bunch of kills. We are losing quite a few Ulf troops, but that's okay. We're doing pretty well in here, though. Trying to kick him off here. There we go. Pretty much only die if I get swarmed. So it's pretty easy to hold against these guys. Go for a stab there. Ouch, bitch. Okay, I'm kind of getting swarmed here. I need my men's help. Let's go ahead and fall back a little bit here. Need to hold our shield here. I need some help, boys. Okay, I'm down. I may have gone a little bit too early, but we are doing actually very, very well. Okay, we're taking a lot more losses now. Okay, there we go. We're starting to breach the walls, though. They are losing men left and right. And yep, now we have the numbers. Very good indeed. We're still taking a lot of losses, but that's okay. It's starting to equalize out here on the amount we've lost. You're gonna lose quite a bit more than you send generally, or than they have. That's just how sieges work, though. Yeah, their crossbowmen are tearing us apart, man. Good lord. But we have overwhelmed them, and we have taken the city. Legetta is ours. That'd be cool if you could deploy. I think you could deploy on this whole map, so that would be really cool. I would set up back here, like at the gate or something like that, or I would set up, you know, somewhere around here and hold them on the stairs while my archers started shooting at them. They have 3 left here. There's 2 right there. Just 1 left now, and that's all she wrote, ladies and gentlemen. Very, very nice indeed. There's some much needed influence and renown. That's going to be a huge loss to them as well. Now we're only at -7 influence. That's what I'm talking about. Start a war. That's all you need. We did lose 40 troops roughly there. Mostly just infantry, it looks like. We may have lost a few archers, but that's okay. We can replenish those guys quite easily. All right, let's go and collect those riches. And we actually have gained influence here. Very nice. And we have yet another fief here. So I'm actually going to go ahead and get rid of everyone who is not my companion. I believe Siga's not my wife. Adrian is. We're going to get rid of everybody who's not in the clan here. It's going to be most of them. I think we're going to actually just disband everybody here. And we will be able to install someone as a governor. But it looks like everybody's off leading parties or doing something else. So we'll have to go pull somebody out of a party or go recruit a new companion. That would be nice. We can go ahead and drop about 25k here to get some stuff building. We're going to stop building the granary and start working on the training fields. Yeah, that would be good. Stop building the forum and start building fairgrounds. I'd say fairgrounds first and then training fields. That would be ideal. We do need to rebuild this town. Owner's culture is going to absolutely kill the it's going to absolutely kill the fucking this is a fairly large town actually, so let's try to find a equally large settlement here. Okay, that's kind of interesting. That's really for a mountain. See, that's the problem. Most of the Sturgian settlements are weirdly shaped. We can turn this though here. That will allow us pretty decent clearance everywhere. Right there would be good, maybe. Let's go for right there. Perfect. We have rebuilt Legata. We have taken it and rebuilt it. And this will completely eliminate their northern presence. They have 0 northern presence now, which is highly ideal for us. The only person I'm really worried about is Regea with the Southern Empire, and then of course the Valandians. The Valandians are always a problem. Very nice. We'll have to wait for that to rebuild though. It should yeah, it's gonna have 628 defenders. Should probably go inside so that army doesn't snipe us. Should be able to get away though. Yeah, we're gonna have to run away here. Oh, forest bandits. That might be something fun. We do have quite a few wounded right now though, so I would not recommend fighting. We just don't want to put our lords there in a tough position. They're attacking more of my settlements. Yeah, that's gonna happen. We'll go ahead and stop here though, ladies and gentlemen. It has been a pleasure returning to the Sturgia series with you guys though. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoy your new towns and your new captured territory. Thank you to all the channel members. Thank you to Tobias Allen. Thank you to Walter. Thank you to Hitman, Tyler, Mitch, Moses, and Jared Grabber. Thank you guys so much for becoming channel members and staying channel members. It really, really helps out the channel. You guys might think it's just $1 a month, but you know, that's money that I can put towards better equipment and better editing software, recording software, stuff like that. But thank you guys so much for watching. I really, really do appreciate it. I hope you guys have a lovely day. Stay safe out there and peace out.